Hey guys, I'm the Credit Savage. Hope you're having a great weekend. All right, so thank you so much for your support and for clicking the like button, subscribe button here on YouTube for the algorithm for sure. All right, so also thank you for a lot of the texting and a lot of the emails you guys send me. Definitely gonna go into the nitty gritty on this one of the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I just really love this card. And a lot of people have actually asked me, hey, in one of the videos you said that you got $3,000 to $4,000, from this card in a year. I think that's impossible. And let me just tell you, just because it's impossible for you doesn't necessarily mean that it's impossible for me. I'm going to go into 10 of the hidden perks that the Chase Sapphire Reserve has. Now, everybody knows about the $300 traveling credit, and then the 10.5 redemptions and the UR portal. I'm not going to talk about that. There's other videos for that. What I am going to talk about is like those hidden perks that not many people know unless you really, go into like the fine lining and the fine print of it all, and you see all the perks that this has and how you can take advantage of it. That's what I'm going to go over. So let's go. All right. Number one hidden perk. Now remember, this is a premium card after all. It is a premium card. You have to have at least a $10,000 credit in order to have this card. That's the minimum you can have. All right. This card will go up to like $250,000 easily, but the minimum you can have is $10,000, which means this is a premium credit card. And so, yes, you're going to pay $550 for it, but what you get in return, if you really know how to take advantage of it, it's insane. Number one, no foreign transaction fees. Now, everybody's like, oh, well, most cards, don't have a foreign transaction fee. That is not true. Most cards actually do have a foreign transaction fee, and there's some really good ones that don't. But if you don't look at the fine print, you'll find yourself paying 3% for every purchase that you make. So right off the bat, this is saving you internationally. Wherever you go, 3%. Number two, luxury hotel collection perks, all right? You can stay at any of these 900 hotels and resorts and get free daily breakfast for two, free Wi-Fi, free room upgrades, late checkouts, and, you can come in and check in early, which is pretty awesome, especially if you're paying, premium dollar for these hotels. No brainer. Why not get the perks that come with it? Amenities, of course. Number three, elite small hotel benefits that you can get, all right? The SBE Luxury Hotel Collection. That's the Relay and Chateau. Book your SBE stay through the Chase UR portal, and then you'll get the fourth night free. Meaning, if you pay for 3 nights, you'll get the fourth one free. And if you pay for 6 nights, you'll get the eighth one free, because you got 4 and 8 and so on and so forth. So that is not a bad perk at all, especially when you're paying $300, $400, $500, per day. That's a pretty big savings. Now, when it comes to the fourth night free, you can also get free room upgrades and a $30 food and beverage credit. You get complimentary breakfast as well as complimentary Wi-Fi. It's there. Use it. You can save yourself a lot of money right there. Number 4, car rental privileges. Now, a lot of people, say, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I know I can actually get, my rental with this card, but, primary car insurance, yeah, I love it. Well, now, did you know also that you get a 30% discount on AVS, National, and Hertz? Moreover, you actually get free upgrades. So this is actually something that we used when we went to Hawaii with my family. We ended up getting a smaller SUV, through the portal. And then when we got there, they moved us up to like a Nissan Armada that seats 8 people, which costs an extra $25, $30 a day. On top of that, we ended up using the Chase Sapphire insurance, which it's a $50 savings right off the bat when you put these two together per day. We stayed there for 14 days. That's a lot of money we saved just for having the card. That's pretty awesome. Now, on top of that, okay, we're going to stay now in the car rentals. Number 5, auto rental collision damage waiver. You are covered up to $75,000 if you get into an accident with this car. Now, let's just get that straight. You actually have to use the Chase Sapphire Reserve when you rent the car, and you got to pay for it all with it. Also, you have to decline the insurance that the company gives you. So if Hertz, Avis, National give you their insurance and say, hey, for an extra $20, you'll be able to use our insurance. You don't have to worry about it. Decline it. Right off the bat, if you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, decline it. The Chase Sapphire Reserve will take over in case something happens, all right? Now, number 6. This brings me to the next point, because number 6 is pretty awesome, all right? Primary car rental coverage. Save $20 right off the bat a day, at least, and just for using the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, for this one, You actually don't have to pay for the whole car rental with it, but why wouldn't you if you're going to get these additional perks? Some people decide, hey, I'm going to use my credit card, because I have points, and redeem them with this other card, and then I'm going to pay the taxes and fees with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. You totally can. And just by doing that, now you get the primary car rental coverage. Just FYI. Number 7, baggage delay insurance. Okay, I've actually used this when we went to Vietnam. Our luggage was delayed, and we ended up getting a credit for 3 people. Okay, that was $100 per day. So they were late for a day. That's $300 we ended up getting. So that's not bad at all. We actually had our carry-on, so we ended up, not needing much, but just the fact that, the inconvenience factor, you use the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you just call the number, they get in touch with the airlines gets in touch with you. Next thing you know, boom, you get $300 in your as a credit statement. I love it, all right? That's right there, $300. Now, mind you, okay, the baggage delay insurance, your luggage does have to be late more than 6 hours. But it also could be on a plane, on a bus, on a cruise, or a train. So if you use any of those modes of transportation, boom, you're covered. Number 8, lost luggage reimbursement. If for whatever reasons they end up damaging your luggage to the point where it's just done, or they lose it, you're covered up to $3,000 per person. When we travel, it's at least 3 of us. I got a new baby, so that is going to be 4 of us, plus sometimes my mother goes or my girl's mother goes with us, so that's 5 people. So if everybody's covered for $3,000, that could be $15,000 that we get if they lost our luggage, okay? That's not chump change. I'll take it any day. Number 9, travel accident insurance. Now, the Chase Sapphire Reserve will cover you up to $1 million in case of accidental death or dismemberment when riding on or entering or exiting a bus, airplane, train, or cruise ship. All right. So now I know that nobody wants to talk about this. You're on vacation. The last thing you want to think about is, tragedy. But let's face the facts. This is life. Things happen. So why not be covered by just having this credit card, which you're getting these other insane perks with? Okay. By just having it and purchasing your travel funds with it, or purchasing your travel tickets or hotel or car with it, why not? It's just a no-brainer. To me, that's peace of mind. That is priceless. And obviously, up to $1 million, I, on top of my, life insurance that I have, that's a good combination. I don't want to get negative, but it's just something to have in the back of your head. Not many credit cards offer this, and that's pretty awesome that Chase does. All right. Oh, one more thing. So when it comes to medical, and emergencies and accidental death dismemberment, well, also what's covered is like an emergency medical procedure, emergency dental, like, up to like, I think $2,500 if something happens and, you hurt your mouth and you have to be seen right away. The Chase has you, okay? So I actually used this, and that's exactly what I just remembered. So I was in El Salvador and I was acting foolish. Next thing you know, boom, I chipped a tooth. So I know that here, I called my doctor. He says that he would see me as soon as he could, and it would be, I think, $5,000 to fix it. Now, see, I would have done that, except that I found out that there's actually some really, really excellent doctors in El Salvador. Called Chase. They got me to a doctor that's just, certified internationally, and no problem. I paid, I think, $450, and I was reimbursed. That's just excellent, man. I mean, why wouldn't you take that? Another thing, return protection. This is number 10. Return protection and purchase protection. All right. If your item is lost or stolen, you're covered. If you paid with for your item with the Chase Sapphire Reserve up to the first 120 days, you're covered. I think that you have to file a report, and then Chase will take it can kind of your information, but up to 120 days, you're covered. Which leads me to my next point: is if you bought an item and you don't like it, all right, you're also covered. That is called purchase protection. So if, for example, you take, whatever item you bought to like Best Buy or Sears, wherever you bought it, and they say, no, we won't take it, well, then Chase will actually take it. They will actually take it. They will protect you, all right? They will say, hey, so send us the item. You call the number. You guys figure out, a way in which you could get that item to them, and then they send you the money back. That's beautiful, Now, a super secret VIP, type of concierge service that exists with Chase that not too many people know about, and I have used. is the VIP events. Little perk that Chase has through the reserve, and I don't know how many people use it. I haven't heard too many people say, "Oh, I've used it," but we actually used it. I'm a foodie, and my wife is a foodie, so there was some type of restaurant VIP event going on where Kat Cora was, who was one of the master chefs on TV, was in conjunction with, I believe, Chef Morimoto, who was another excellent world-renowned chef. They had this, meetup in San Francisco, and it was like super VIP. It was like $400 per person. I mean, nobody could get in, and my wife and I ended up getting in 24 hours before because we used this service. That is insane. Now, I'm not saying, oh my God, go and spend your money. If you're spending money that you don't have, that's just silly. But if you're in a special occasion, and you want to use this service, and you have a little bit of income that you can dispose of, that's something that it's an experience that it's priceless. My wife still talks about it. I still talk about it with her. And it's just great to know that, these excellent chefs cook for us. And it was just a service that was provided by the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Anyhow, guys, so these are just some of the hidden perks. I haven't gone into the lift and, the other perks that the card has. There's other videos for that, but let me know what you guys think. All right. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button to follow me. I'm probably going to have, other things to say about the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I'm sure you will. Let me know if you guys like this video. Let me know if you've used some of these perks and, how did it go? Did you guys enjoy it? Do you guys think it justifies the $550 fee that the Chase Sapphire Reserve charges? Or do you guys think that it's too much? I personally think that I've gotten up to $4,000 in a year on perks alone, using everything together. Now, some other people may say I have not gotten that. And I don't say, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. It's just that the potential is there. And that's what this is all about. When you're in this hobby, to accrue as many points as possible, this is what it's all about. Getting all the perks out of the card that that you have and coming out ahead in the end. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. I hope that, I get a like and a subscribe for you. And guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.